Bye, bye, bye. Hi, I'm back. So, I'm on a boat. Insert an old joke here. I feel like someone's watching me. Somebody's watching me. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Anywho, so, I'm on a boat. I saw a film yesterday called Kong X Godzilla, the New Empire. Kind of weird there's two movies with Empire in their subtitle this year. Probably coincidence, but it's kind of weird that it happened. I swear something's behind me. I'm not going to look, though. That would be giving it the power. I will control the power of looking behind me. I'm going to ignore you. So, yeah. Godzilla, Kong, 2, Electric and Boogaloo on the Empire State Building. Not involved. They don't go to New York at all in this. Sad. So, yeah. It's the second one of these Kong Godzilla collaborations from the Legendary Pictures Monsterverse that they've been doing for the last quite a while, actually. Like, it's hard to believe there's been this many films in this chunk so far, because you got Godzilla 2014, Kong Skull Island, Godzilla King of Monsters, then Godzilla vs. Kong, and now Kong Xzilla New Empire. Like, this has been going for a while. So last one was complete silliness, and this one doing the same thing again, complete and utter silly bullshittery. It's entertaining. I won't lie about that. The movie doesn't feel that much like a film per se. It's more of a wrestling pay-per-view event, because you've got Kong, who is the scripted babyface. Godzilla, who is clearly the heel, but he's the fan favorite, so he's not going to be too bad of a heel. Then you got the two new villains. The Ska King, which is a big, angry monkey that is long and lanky and does JoJo gestury poses with his evil magic knife that's on a whip made of spines. Neat. He flips around, swoopity-wobbity, hard to hit. Fun bad guy, and he's doing a lot of work for a character that does not speak and just makes monkey growling sounds. There's big chunks of this movie with no dialogue, where it's just angry monkeys going rah, rah, and Godzilla going skrunk, and so forth. And Godzilla's entire arc in this is pretty minimal. It's entirely him going to roid up and get swole for the big match coming up that he doesn't do that much in, so he kind of overtrained for this, but it's fine. And he also gets Super Saiyan Rosé for some reason and loses some weight, which I dislike. I don't hate this new design of him. The pink's fine. It does look like he's sucking in his gut, which is kind of funny, to be honest. It's like, oh crap, time for the big match. Big swole man. Ooh, I made myself cough. There you go. There's your hairball. Someone's probably into that. And then you have Kong, who is once again the main character. This happened last time. There is a human plot, but I'll get to that. But no, Kong is the lead character once again. Godzilla is guest appearance by, essentially, which is, he's second billed in the title. Is what it is. You got your Oscar, man. You're fine. It's also extremely weird and fun that you have both ends of the Godzilla movie spectrum are existing concurrently now. Incredibly serious war drama, serious time with -1, and complete Showa era silly bullshit in Kong X Godzilla New Empire and Kong vs. Godzilla as well. It's cool both exist at the same time. There is room for both to be around at the same time. Kind of weird, but nice to be here. Godzilla fans, you are eating spectacularly. Even though we're having to basically also have Kong here. But Kong's good. I like Kong. Kong is fun. He's kind of playing Monkey Kratos, to be honest, here in this one. Because Kong is sad, because he's lonely, because he's the only Kong. So his entire arc is find the other Kongs, which he does. But they're assholes, and they have an evil leader, Kong, he has to usurp, because of course he does. And there's a Diddy Kong, whose name I forgot already. He's a little shitheel. Kong does not suffer shitheel children. Some of the best moments of this is just Kong dealing with this little brat of a monkey. He gets better, because of course he does, but it is very amusing to see how Kong reacts to this thing. I expected him to go, boy, a few times. That would have been fun. And he does have an axe. And a beard. Did I get tricked into watching a God of War monkey edition? I may have. I'm okay with that. So yeah, that's the main plots with the characters you actually care about. There's a surprise reappearance of another character that I won't spoil for now, because I'm nice. I treat you all well. When I'm not turning you into stuff, or eating you, or making you into myself. When I make you into myself, I really like you. Or you're a random person on the street that I think should be me, because that's an improvement on most people. Anyway, off topic. There's a human plot. It's essentially scotch tape to connect the monster business together. It's not horrible. I will actually say that the human stuff is an improvement over Kong versus Godzilla, because there was all the stuff in the human stuff in the previous one was just complete and utter blech, just disposable garbage and actually actively hurt the movie. This one, it's harmless. So at worst, you're checking your phone, looking at your watch, waiting for it to end to get back to the monster stuff. That's not bad. It's serviceable. You've got scientist lady from the last movie. Her daughter is the deaf girl from the previous one who can speak with Kong and do sign languages and has important reasons for being in the plot for stuff. And we got the comic relief dude from the last time again, and he's annoying, but whatever, I can ignore him. And then you get a different scientist man who's a vet. He wasn't in the last one, but everyone acts like he was, so it feels like they invited Skarsgård to come back from the previous movie, and he said, nope, I'm busy. I'm busy trying to make an It prequel and doing every other thing and being Nosferatu and for this year and other stuff. He's busy, and like that's fine. He can do whatever he wants. His Skarsgårds are doing their thing. But yeah, the human stuff is harmless. This movie, you're coming to a movie called Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire 4. Giant monkey fighting, giant lizard fighting. You are going to get these things. And there's quite a bit of monkey fighting, honestly. So if you're a Kong fan, you're going to get satisfied and well fed once again, because he is basically a protagonist. Excuse me. You're welcome. You're welcome. But yeah. There's not much plot past getting things to the fight scenes. This is a very pretty movie, I will say. Like, the director and designers have said, this is complete silly cartoon. Fuck it. We're going to have floating islands and the hollow earth with its upside down inverted stuff and a zero-G monkey fight in the middle near the end of the movie, which, dumb, but cool. So, yeah, there's some good, cool visual things. It does, at a point, become kind of white noise because there's so much happening. Like, in some Marvel movies, you'll get to the point where all the CGI just kind of makes your brain melt from it's like, this looks nice, and there's so much of it, and I'm zoned out, and the movie's over. That starts to happen at the end of this thing. Thankfully, it changes locations a few times in a row to help with that, because we go from, like, Hollow Earth to Antarctica to Brazil, so that's fun. The movie does have a good sense of humor, too. Like, there are some genuinely funny bits, mostly Kong reacting to Diddy Kong. Although Godzilla gets some good points, too. I will say my favorite bit with him is that Godzilla's essentially an angry, drunk cat, man. He will throw down with anyone who even gets near him. And people have to literally talk his ass down, which is pretty funny. But yes, it's entertaining, not spectacular. I did technically like the first one the previous one a little better because it was fresher. You know, the human stuff was really irritating in it. Not so much in this one, but it's fine. I'm not sure I want any more of these, but we probably will get more of these. I know what I want, but I'm not going to get it, but I'm going to tell you anyway, because it's funny. I want Jet Jaguar to be in the next one. Give me that, please, Toho. Let them use Jet Jaguar. You're not using him usually, unless it's an anime when you're just hauling him out for a joke. Well, no, he was in that one Netflix thing that I never watched. Apparently, he's cool. He rules. He looks like Jack Nicholson as a robot. Bring him in. Have him be like, give us a time skip so we can get rid of most of the human cast we have it now. This world is completely turbo fucked because there's a giant monster attack happens at every, essentially, world landmark every few weeks now. Scoot us ahead about a decade, and mankind is building giant robots to defend Earth against these monster attacks, against these kaiju. Perhaps something called Jaegers, if you will, would be a good idea to build. And I know Legendary Pictures does own a certain franchise IP they've basically let rot. You could revive that, per se. It'd be rather appropriate, too, to have them fighting Godzilla and King Kong. That's right, I'm pitching a Pacific Rim reboot attached to this shit. Like, give us Kong fight and Godzilla and Baby Kong and Gypsy Danger prototype Jet Jaguar and let's say Destroyer and Gigan. These will be that's your movie. That's your big ass finale to your MonsterVerse. You're welcome. Oh yes, like and subscribe. See me talk about movies and other bullshit on occasion. Sometimes I'll be in real life. Ooh, cool. Isn't that fun? I'll eat candy and drink weird food. I will drink food, yes. Good words. It's late when I'm filming this shit. I'm going to bed. Anyway, like and subscribe. Check my Patreon, FA, Twitter, Blue Sky, etc., etc., etc. Thank you and good night. Oh. It's Reptar.